Alright, so this is RJ Baxter with First Cal Mortgage with your tip of the week. And this week what I have for you is 6 tips to keep your computer running faster and to get it running faster. And these are actually 6 things that I use with my computer because mine gets bogged down like everyone else's. But these 6 things I found really help keep your computer running good. So let me show you what these are. And I'm going to go through this kind of fast with the interest of keeping the video short. You can just go back and watch it a few times if you need to, or you can always feel free to call me in the office if you need help with any of these things. But it's basically 6 things. The first is I regularly clear my cache on in my internet browser, maybe 2 or 3 times a week. I also run 2 free programs. One is called Glare Utilities. The other is a disk defragmenter. These are both free. Another thing I do is I archive my Outlook emails once a month. And then I run my antivirus once a week. And then the last thing that I recommend doing is to not have any browser toolbars on when you pull up Internet Explorer, to have any of those toolbar add-ons, because that really slows you down. So I'm going to go into each one of these real quick and briefly, and then like I said, feel free to call me if you need any help. So first of all is clearing your cache. So Internet Explorer, common browser program, you just go to Internet Options and then delete, and in here you can delete all this junk that websites put on your computer. I usually keep my passwords and form data, but the rest of it I just delete periodically, and you can see here it's working and getting rid of all that stuff. The next thing is Glare Utilities and Auslogic's Disk Defragmenter. These are both free. You don't need to pay for the upgraded version. So Glare, you just download the program and then scan for issues. It pulls up, or it cleans up a lot of dead ends and different junk and errors on your computer. And then the defragmenter, it just takes away files that are fragmented, I guess would be the word for it, but whatever it does, it helps. The next thing is what I do with my Outlook. A past client of mine told me that if there's too many emails in one folder, or too large of a folder, it'll actually bog down the rest of your computer. So what I do is I regularly archive my emails. Every month I actually go back 2 months, so I take the previous 2 months ago emails and I archive them. So here's how you do it. You go to File and then Archive, and then you just choose items older than, and then you just go back to the date you want to go. So at the end of this month I'm going to go up to the end of March, and that'll put everything into my archive folder, which is down here. And then what I do after it's in the archive is then I actually take it out of the inbox and put a folder for each month. That's just how I do it. And that tends to help to keep less emails in each folder. The next thing I do is I run my antivirus about once a week or so. And I recommend actually a free version of the antivirus program. It's called Microsoft Security Essentials, and I think it's as good or better than any of the other ones that you pay for. And it's kind of funny because like Norton, some of the antivirus programs like that, those actually, although they're supposed to help your computer, a lot of times those actually bog down your computer. The antivirus program does. So I recommend just downloading free Microsoft Security Essentials. And then the last thing is you want to avoid, if you can, any browser toolbars. And what I'm talking about is if you open up your browser and you have something up here. Now I have a form, or like a password remembering program, so that one doesn't really bog you down. But if you have something like Bing Toolbar or I don't know, WeatherBug or something up here, that's going to slow down your browsing experience. So to remove those, you just go to Add Remove Programs. You can find that under, this is XP, so under Control Panel, but it's the same kind of idea on any operating system. You just go to Add Remove Programs, and then you just scroll down your list of programs and find it, and then just remove it. You just hit Remove. And that's going to help out your browsing significantly. So hopefully that helped you. Those are 6 things that I do on a regular basis, and it really helps my computer performance. So once again, I wanted to remind you guys that my name is RJ Baxter. I'm with First Cal Mortgage, and we do home loans. And I appreciate you guys listening to the tip of the week this week, and you have a great week.